5.10, factoring to graph. So this is very similar to what we did a couple lessons ago when we were graphing, when we had a factored equation. Remember, factored looks something like this. You'll have x plus some number and x minus some number. So remember, right, this would be your x-intercept, which would be -8 and +2. And then you go on from there from graphing. What we need to do today is we need to first factor our standard form equation, and then we can move into solving the rest of our problem. Right away, something that we can look at, we know that our concavity of our equation is going to be up because we have a positive x squared. So that is up. One other thing that we can do right away in standard form is we can look at our y-intercept. Remember, all y-intercepts, x equals 0. So if we put 0 in for x, which would be here, 0 squared is 0, so that just basically goes away. And then 0 in for the x here, 2 times 0 is also 0. So what is left over? Simply -8. So when we're in standard form, this is our y-intercept. So let's go ahead and plot that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, -8, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. This one's wrong. Okay. Let's do our x-intercepts in green. So we need to factor our standard form equation. So remember, x squared goes into our top left box, which would be here. And -8 goes in our bottom right box. We now need to find the factors of -8. 1 and 8, 2 and 4. We need to see which one of these is going to be negative. So if our 1 is negative, -1 plus 8 is -7. If we make our 2 negative, -2 plus, sorry, that was wrong, +7. -2 plus 4 is +2. And that is the number we're looking for. So our numbers are going to be -2x and +4x. From here, we're going to factor out. Going up, we could pull out an x. Then x times x is x squared. X times -2 is -2x. And finally, -2 times +4. So we get our factors as x minus 2 times x plus 4. Which means our x-intercepts are +2 and -4. +2, comma, -4. Axis of symmetry. We add our two x-intercepts up, so 2 and -4. 2, different color. Oh, actually, while I got my green pen out, we'll plot our x-intercepts. 2, 0, and -4, 0. We'll do this one in purple. So we add 2 plus -4. 2 plus -4 is -2. And we divide that in half to find the average, which would be -1. Now -1 is right here. That's our axis of symmetry. And finally, we're going to plug that into our equation. We can pick either this equation or our original equation. I'm going to pick our factored equation because I think it's going to be easier. So -1 minus 2, -1 plus 4. -1 minus 2 is -3. And -1 plus 4 is +3, which -3 times +3 equals -9. Our x value of our vertex is still -1. And our y value is comma -9. So -1, comma -9. So here's a -1. There's -9. And we will draw this in yellow. And there we go, Model A.